The Game Awards were yesterday, and with that came a lot of reveals and announcements. One game that I thought really stood out was Crimson Desert, and that was initially going to be more of an MMO by Pearl Abyss, but now it has shifted to an open-world action-adventure title with some multiplayer support. Launch is set for winter 2021. We gotta talk about this game because it has a lot of potential, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of it. We'll cover that. Focus Home Interactive and Flying Wild Hog have announced Evil West. That's coming to the PlayStation 5 series, PS4, X1, PC. And It Takes Two launches March 26, 2021 for PS5 series, PS4, X1, and PC. This is another title being done by Hazelight. Remember, they did A Way Out, and that was a very, very good cooperative game, kind of a meme story with the Game Awards with that title as well, if you guys remember. However, It Takes Two has potential as well. First of all, let's talk about Crimson Desert as it shifts from an MMO to an open-world action-adventure title. Guys, you gotta check out the trailer for this game, which you're already seeing some of it right now. Visually, this looks on another level. I know everybody's not a graphics person. Graphics are just one layer of a video game, but given that this is a Pearl Abyss title, given that they did Black Desert, you knew it was going to be impressive from a visual standpoint, but my god, seeing this game in action, it looks absolutely ridiculous. This is one of the best graphical games that I think I've ever seen. The draw distance on the game is incredible. The detail, the weather effects. Now, how that's going to be translated into consoles, especially if it's on the PlayStation 4, I don't think it will be. I think this has to be a PlayStation 5 title because it looks absolutely marvelous. Crimson Desert is an open-world action-adventure game that combines elements of a narrative-driven single-player game with online multiplayer functionality. The game is built on Pearl Abyss's next-generation engine to deliver high-fidelity graphics and game features and provide players with a totally immersive gameplay experience. The game itself is set on the continent of Pywell, a vast divided land inhabited by people struggling to survive from the sweeping plains of Akapen to the inhospitality cold lands of Quaiden or the barren desert. Each region possesses its own beauty. As players traverse the cities, they can expect to encounter filthy alleys, destitute hovels, and marketplace language that would make even a troll blush. Each location has its own characters that are both fantastical and grounded in gritty realism. Whether players explore these strange new lands alone or venture them in with others, their actions will influence the story of Crimson Desert. They go over a story description as well. The main character, Macdove, and his mercenaries are on a quest to reclaim their land in the war-torn continent of Pywell. Throughout their quest, this band of mercenaries must survive harsh environments and defend themselves against warring factions, hostile mercenaries, maniacal rulers, and mythical beasts. So obviously, we'll have to see how the game ultimately turns out. Black Desert was a bit of a mixed reception kind of game, but just from a visual standpoint, like, my god, this game from a technical level is going to, like, set the bar for a lot of games. I mean, I imagine that the footage we saw was running on a high-end PC, so even on the PlayStation 5, you have to compare, like, if this is running on, like, an RTX 3090 or something like that, it does have to be dialed back down on the PlayStation 5, but if we're getting visuals like that on the PlayStation 5, oh boy, we are in for quite a generation, because that is a significant upgrade from the PlayStation 4. Ideally, I still want to be able to play my games at 60 frames per second. That is imperative to me, but visuals like that, if we can get visuals like that, even at 30 FPS on the PlayStation 5, I mean, that's pretty remarkable if that is the case. If it's 4K, 30 FPS, or if you give us an option, 1080p, 60 FPS, whatever you gotta do, just give us the option. But a game like that on the PS5 could be rather incredible. Alright, moving on from that, Focus Home Interactive and Flying Wild Hog have announced Evil West. Now, before I talk about this game, Focus Home, of course, they've been publishing quite a few titles this past generation, but Flying Wild Hog, if you guys are not familiar with them, they have done the Shadow Warrior titles, which are absolutely excellent. Those games are fantastic shooters, action shooters, I should say. Really action-oriented, fast-paced, and enjoyable titles. Shadow Warrior 1 and 2 are out on the PlayStation 4. Shadow Warrior 3 is in development right now, and now they're also working on Evil West. Now, this one will be coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and it's due out sometime in 2021. The game has a Steam listing live right now, and it notes, "Evil never sleeps, but it bleeds. A dark menace consumes the American frontier as one of the last agents in a top-secret vampire hunting institute. You are the final line between humanity and a deep-rooted terror that now emerges from the shadows. Rise up to become a Wild West superhero, eradicate the vampire threat, and save the United States. In visceral, explosive combat, unleash hell with your firearms, lightning-fueled gauntlet, and gadgets. Kill bloodthirsty monstrosities in style as a lone hunter or in co-op with a friend. Explore and fight in a narrative-driven campaign while upgrading your weapons and hunting tools. Unlock new perks to evolve your monster slaying mastery, crafting your own playstyle to defeat the supernatural hordes. Key features include battle alone or with a friend in stylish, gory action combat, myths and legends retold with a stylized, weird Wild West universe. Evolve with perks, upgradable weapons and tools. Explore and fight through a story-driven campaign to save America. Again, this is one that I am excited for on the basis of who it's being developed by. The title of the game, I like Evil West and the idea and the premise they're going for. Unique if nothing else. I think Flying Wild Hog is going to do a good job with this one as well. Seems like they've got a lot on their plate right now, so hopefully that isn't too much of an undertaking. I'm sure they're expanding as it calls for it. But excited to see that one release sometime in 2021. If I had to venture a guess, I would probably say it would be a latter 2021 release, in the latter portion of the year, I should say, but who knows at this point. Alright, lastly, do want to note, It Takes Two has been announced for the Xbox Series, PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox One, and PC, March 26th of 2021. This is being done by Hazelight, and another cooperative title. Announced at the Game Awards, it was noted at Hazelight, we're always looking to push the boundaries of what's expected in games, and It Takes Two is going to make your head spin, said Hazelight founder and director Joseph Fares in a press release. We've taken all our learnings from our previous games and kicked it up a notch, linking the narrative and gameplay mechanics for a genre-bending experience. Players will journey through crazy challenges in a fantastical world unlike anything they've ever seen. It's going to be completely different from what people have come to expect from a co-op game. Obviously, they did A Way Out, and this one is going to be similar in that it is going to have a friends pass, so you only have to buy the game once and then you can invite a friend to play with you for free, so that's always nice. The game will be released at $39.99. So far, the game does look quite charming, definitely has a different presentation style, comparatively speaking, to A Way Out, but given that they delivered a fantastic co-op experience with A Way Out, if they're just looking to build upon what they did in that game and deliver another quality cooperative experience, I'm all on board with that. The idea of having co-op focused games, I think, is rather interesting, especially because you don't see that a lot in gaming these days, games that are exclusively co-op play, so hopefully this one turns out well. Got high hopes for it. Once again, will be published by Electronic Arts, so again, it'll be out March 26, 2021 for all major platforms, PS5, Series, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, the Game Awards, while you might not completely agree with the awards given out, I do like the fact we saw a lot of cool games. Crimson Desert looks absolutely incredible. Evil West, I have a feeling, is going to be really good, and It Takes Two, given that they just came off the release of A Way Out, I think that's got a lot of potential as well. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.